Hey y'all, check it out. Before y'all get done watching the video, make sure I click on the little watermark on the right hand side of the screen at the bottom to subscribe to the page. Hope y'all enjoy. Stay tuned.
I open my mind, watch I open my grind. This ain't no rap, this ain't no regular rhyme. I did not jot any line, this ain't no cap. I get respect where I'm from, I get respect where I'm at. Look how I'm moving, look who a part of the movement. Sit back and watch how I do it, watch how I do it. No, I don't do it for flexing, man, I'm just here with a message, here with a message. Know that you destined for greatness, hope that you live in your blessing, live in your blessing. Most of your people be hating, they just been needing direction, Though it ain't nothing directed as long as you live in your lesson.
Good everybody, welcome to a new episode of DubFactsU on air. Joined by the man, Coach Tim Allen, Sacred Heart Griffin. What's going on?
What's happening?
Man, I can't call it, man. Been trying to get you on for a minute. Start off, I got one question, man. Who the first person who ever gave you that work on the court?
Evergate, CJ Carson.
CJ Carson?
CJ Carson, real work. Never could guard him.
How old was he when he first gave it to you?
Man, he might have been 13, 14. Just real work. Could never guard him in front of Josh Grandma's house on Clay Street.
Clay Street.
Yeah, it was real ugly. Like, I tried hard. Like, Josh would be so mad at me, and I couldn't guard him.
So y'all was he a freshman when you was a senior? Me and somebody was just talking about this the other day.
Man, he was a freshman. He was a sophomore when I was a senior. He was a freshman when I was a junior. My junior year, he was a freshman. Let me see. He might have been a freshman when I was a senior. Let me see who was on that team.
I remember Darius Woods was a sophomore when when CJ was a freshman, I believe.
Yeah, no, he was a freshman when I was a senior.
Yeah, I was just talking. I can't remember who I was just talking to about it, but we were talking about CJ. You know, his sons, one just graduated, but his other son, he'll be a junior for us at Eisenhower.
Which one is that?
Well, Marley the one graduated, but his other son, Buka, I think he was injured by the time we played y'all. Had the little like the dreads and stuff like that. He started target tournament for us as a sophomore. But he was at Lanphier. Matter of fact, his sophomore, his freshman year.
I was seeing highlights. Is that the one? The grandpa be working out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen him at the park getting it in.
Yeah, he was at Lanphier's freshman year.
Yeah.
I don't know where he played in middle school, but
is he got CJ in?
I mean, it's hard to have CJ in you, but I mean, he got potential. He ain't CJ, but I mean, you can like the way he moved and stuff like that, his form and all that stuff he looked just like his dad. From that aspect or whatnot.
You know who else?
Who was that?
Garrett Henderson.
Oh yeah. Me and him talk all the time about his son saying he the best shooter in the family and stuff. But I tell his son like, man, I don't know. Your dad,
man,
your dad had it on him for real
with the left hand, like Garrett was a problem.
Yeah, I was telling his son that this year, man. His son got some game. This is my third year coaching him overall. I had him when he was in 6th grade at Durfee. But I'm telling like, man, your dad was a killer, man, for real. He
was that dude, man. Like, he was that dude.
So at what point did you know that you wanted to become a coach?
Man, in high school. I think, man, the failures got to me, like not being able to be successful and not feeling like not feeling like I did my best, or not feeling like feeling like I could change lives as a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because as a player, I didn't get to have that type of success, because I see what success does, you know what I'm saying, to a community and to teams and to schools, and I wanted that as a player. I felt like God told me like that my senior year, like when we won 5 games, like you gonna coach one. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna coach one day. So as a player.
Yeah, I remember when we was like Robert Moore and stuff, and you was asking me like, you ain't never thought about coaching and stuff. But at that time, I'm like, man, I'm trying to hoop first. I want to think about that. But I mean, I sit and think sometimes like, man, I kind of should have wished. I wish I had went right into coaching then, man, for real.
No, man, if I could have did all over again, I never went to college for hooping. I just went to college to be a manager at a university.
Yep.
Man, cleaning flows, learning as much as I can, And you know, I mean, I might be at Illinois or somewhere right now, you know.
Yeah. So is that like one of your ultimate goals of coaching at a higher level someday?
Yeah, but it got to be the right situation because now I got
Yeah.
a family and wife, and you know what I mean. So it had to be the right situation, you know what I mean. And I don't know if right now I can just be, you know, a lot of times assistants, you just do what the head coach need you to do. You know what I mean. Whether it's taking out trash or picking up a recruit or breaking down film in the middle of the night, whatever they need, like it'll have to be a good situation where I'm working for somebody I know or I'm a head coach.
Yeah. I feel that all the way. So when you left Robert Morris to go to Grant, how did that feel to you? Like, did you feel like you was taking a step down, or you were just ready for a new opportunity or new situation, or what?
You know what's crazy? Like I left Robert Morris because I was trying to have a son, but I was like we're struggling with it. So I was like, I want to be able to pour into kids. And nobody would hire me. So I had an opportunity to get hired at Jefferson, and they had a squad, and they had Terry on. I end up not getting that position, and then I got a voluntary job as a sixth grade assistant coach. And I felt like, man, I'm like, man, I got college experience, and all I can get is a sixth grade assistant. And we played on Saturday morning. But like after 1 year, the AD Lori Smith had me take over the program, and it kind of took off from there.
So how many total titles you get there?
2, and then 1 as an assistant.
Best player you coached at Grant.
Whew, that's tough, bro. Like, hey, that's tough because I done coached. Man, I mean, PJ Edwards at Bowling Green right now. UCF, he was a monster. Elijah was a monster. You know, I coached Keyshawn. I coached Benny Slater. I coached Ty Banks. I coached Mackay. Man, everybody.
Shit.
I coached Shane Miller at one point in time. You know what I mean? I coached Javion Barwell, Ty Lott. Like, I mean, man, we've had so many. Derek Roberts. I'm missing a whole bunch, but like we had those guys.
Man, and were they just there like consecutively, or all of them were there together?
We never had it. We never had a drought. We started with Dion and Shake, and then it just multiplied after that. It was the next class. It was PJ, Elijah, Derek. Then we had Benny, Dalen, TJ Price, Mackay, Lizelle, and then the next class we had then we had Keyshawn, we had Ty Banks, Devion Brady, Keyshawn Smith. I'm missing his name. Dang, he was a killer too for us. DeAndre McKinney's son. What was his name? And it's just slipping my mind. But they went 26-0 and won state championship. We beat East St. Louis in the chip.
So a lot of them boys you beat. Then you end up meeting against the SAG, right?
Met them in high school, and they talked about it before we played.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy how it works, man. Man, you won a state championship at SHG. Like, I don't think nobody ever thought that would happen. Like basketball, SHG, a state championship. How'd that make you feel? Like to just get in there and do it?
Man, it felt real good. Like, so that the expectation of winning the state championship wasn't that year. A lot of people don't remember. Starting the season off, Lanphier was picked to win the conference. MacArthur was number 2, and then we was number 3. Matter of fact, MacArthur the year before, we could barely get the ball up the court on them with the same kids. You know what I mean? They would trap and press. We could barely get the ball up the court. So, like, the expectations wasn't there. And we was 2A starting the season. And then we played Lanphier, and we beat them pretty handily. And the next thing you know, I get an email saying, man, y'all going to 3A. So, like, nobody, they 3, I seen stuff on Facebook and Twitter, like, they won't even get out of regionals. You know what I mean?
I remember seeing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
So, like, the expectation wasn't there. Everybody act like it, but that wasn't the expectation. You know what I mean? We just kind of took that, put that chip on our shoulder, and kept moving. But yeah, no, it was a great feeling because it take a lot to get there. We had to go double overtime with MacArthur. We had to go double overtime with Lanphier. We had to go double overtime in the state championship. So that's 6 overtimes. Just to, you know what I mean? We was down by 11 with 5 minutes to go against Lanphier in the regional championship. Couldn't score all game. So, I mean, that felt real good. Especially
definitely did.
Former players.
Yeah, and then just watching the game, like I was there every game in the playoffs. I wasn't at the Lanphier game. I ain't make that one, but from MacArthur to was it East St. Louis, right?
Yeah,
in the convention center. Yep, to the state games and stuff like that. I'm like, man, it was meant to be for real. Especially how y'all made it to state when the COVID hit and y'all couldn't play, and then from moving, having to move up a class and stuff like that. Everybody showed like, yep, they ain't gonna go back to state now. I'm like, man, you was pretty humble about it. You better than me, man. I'd have been talking my stuff, man, for real. I'd have been talking my stuff, bro. You really deserve to, for real.
So
y'all put in some work for real.
We beat MacArthur, and I remember in my interview, I was like, I think we the best team in the state, in the entire state. And I remember getting calls like all week, like, man, you talking that talk now, huh? I was like, no, man, it was in the moment because MacArthur had ran off a lot of games and we had ran off a lot of games, you know what I mean? And then the way we beat them, it was, we ain't just beat them, we beat them. So that made me, I was feeling myself a little bit then, but that's when I knew, like, man, we could beat anybody.
Yeah, that was a game to see for real. Had me on the edge, like didn't know what the outcome was, but I felt like whoever won that game had a good shot at winning state. You know what I mean? No matter who they came up against or whatnot. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just glad somebody from the area won and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I remember back in the day, you say your dream job was to coach at Eisenhower and stuff, and I think that's everyone who plays their dream job.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever sit and think like, man, what if I had been coaching at Eisenhower and we would have ended up winning state or something like that as a coach there?
I mean, the feeling, because what it does to a community and what it does to a school like that would have been a crazy feeling. You know what I mean? Like even seeing when you was in high school and then Lewis, like when they was winning, like it shakes up a whole town. You know what I mean? That feeling would be crazy. Like for even with MacArthur, like when they beat us, I mean, not when they beat us, but like when they play us, like I be wishing them well other than when they play us, because I know what winning does for a community. You know, when those sold out crowds and all that type of stuff, like what Reese done did over there at MacArthur, you know what I mean? I don't want them beating us, but it would be cool to kind of see them go, you know, as far as they can go.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to pick a starter 5, Decatur Hoopers, who would your starting 5 be?
Ooh, that's great. That's, man, starting 5, man. Man, see, it's off of what I done seen, not what I done heard.
Yeah. Off what you seen, yeah. That's what I always go off of too. What I seen, I can't speak on what I ain't see.
Man, I'm going Lewis Jackson at the point.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm going Darius Adams at the 2. We're gonna be small. I'm going Tyrese Bryson at the 3. Man, this is what I done seen. Man, I'll probably go Rodney. We going all guards. And then, man, forward, like, man, I might go Cortez Bond.
Okay, yeah. That'd be solid.
You know what I mean? That's what I done seen. But then you missing out on the Junior Bonds, and you know what I'm saying? Junior Bond was a beast.
Yeah.
But like that's what I done seen. Like Cortez was the general on the generals. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a beast. You know what I mean?
They was my favorite two. They were my favorite 2 players as a kid, Cortez and Junior.
Yeah, Rodney could guard anybody at that 4 spot. You know what I'm saying? You strong as ox, even though you. And then Darius, you know what I mean? Different. He a new age player, and then Lewis is the ultimate point guard, and then you got the ultimate shooter with Tyrese.
Yeah.
So that, you know what I mean? That's my 5.
Yeah, that'll be
or Mo at the 4. You know what I mean? Mo's a problem.
Yeah, Mo, man.
Mo is
I always tell people, man, if Mo was 6'7", he probably would have went to the league to hoop.
Oh yeah, Mo was a problem. Like
Mo
that.
Mo was nice, man.
Yeah. So Anthony Smith was nice too. People don't give him the credit he need. Arias was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And Ant was nice. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I had the luxury. I mean, I grew up. That's my sister's brother and stuff like that. So always been my stepbrother since I was a kid, and then I was in high school with him for a year. So I got to see it firsthand. So yeah, I took a lot from him too. Being in practice, I'm on the side. I'm watching him. I'm taking his moves, all type of shit.
Yeah, one of the smartest, bro.
Yeah, his IQ is damn near second to none. He's smart as shit. He is smart as shit. So, when you playing, a lot of people don't know you were like to me, as I say you were a lockdown defender.
Yeah.
Who's the toughest player you ever had to guard, like in a game situation?
In a game situation, man. Like,
yeah.
Man, that's Sean Livingston.
Livingston. Shit. I forgot all about that shit.
At the Turk, I remember pressing up on him, and one time he just shifted one way, like just didn't even dribble, and I shifted all the way across the court. You know what I'm saying? Because I was antsy with defense. I always had a hard time with guards who was real shifty, like CJ Parsons, and Sean was shifty. I mean, he was shifty at that size. You know what I'm saying? Sean
6'7".
Yeah, Sean Livingston by far. Yeah.
Man, I remember first seeing him at the Turk, man. I'm like, what the hell? I had just read about him in the Slam magazine the summer before, too. I'm like, oh, he coming to the Turkey tournament? Man,
they came in the Turkey with the black silk jumpsuits, bro. Silk jumpsuits. Like, man, what did they got on? Man, they was that team.
Yeah, that was nuts. Brandon Lee was nice, too.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee was nice, too.
One of the best high school teams I've seen.
So did you oh yeah, that's a dumb question. You did play against Iggy in high school too, right?
Yeah. Everybody.
Man, I remember the game at Eisenhower. The
same game, bro. Tyrell Smith actually got off that game. Yeah, Tyrell Smith actually got off that game. But
who was that he dunked? Who did he dunk on?
Man, you know he dunked on Little Tony.
Yeah, shout out to Little Tony, man. Yeah, it wasn't too pretty, man. It was not too pretty at all. So, with state titles come expectations. How do you feel about your expectations over there? So, like, do you feel if you don't win state, then you failed, or like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, honestly, my goal is always to find a way to win state, but I know that's gonna be hard to do. We young, we starting back over again with a good group of freshmen, good group of juniors, and got some senior leadership, but we really starting back over, like, you know what I mean? So so my goal is to what's going to lead us to the state championship. So it's not necessary, this year, but can we get back in 1 or 2 years? And I can see that, you know what I mean? In two years, you know what I mean? You get back. We win another state championship. You got to think of no team in the CSA has ever won a state. There's no Central State 8 state champions other than us. So, you know what I mean? Trying to get back, you know what I mean? Winning 2. You know what I mean? Like in Springfield, a state champion is won every 50 years. So to get another one would be crazy. And that's the goal. Because to get one is crazy, but to get I wanted this one this year.
Yeah. It's nuts, man. Y'all the only one in the conference to win a state championship. SHG, like
yeah.
Just even thinking of that is just nuts. Who Lanford got one back in the day, right? But they weren't in the Central State. They weren't, right?
They was in the Mid-State 9.
Right. Lanford so they only got one, right?
1983. They got one in 1983. Yep. Springfield got some like 1917, 1916, 1952. I think is them the dates.
Okay. So what team hadn't won one since the 80s?
Yep, 83 with Kevin Gamble.
Gamble and them. Yep. Man, that's a long time, man.
When the last one in Decatur? Is it
Steve Decatur?
Steve Decatur, what year was that?
1920 something. Ages, man.
Dang. That's 100 years?
Man, almost. Just about. And I don't even know the last time a team from here done been, man. It's like
Eisenhower with
The
Sherrod
76 or something like that.
Jimmy Odom.
76, yeah, 70 something. And it's like every man, Springfield done had what 3 schools go. Champaign, both schools done went. I want to say Bloomington done been. Has Danville been as of late, like within the last 10, 20 years?
Nope, I ain't seen it.
I thought I don't know. Well, I know them other ones have, man. I'm like, man, when is gonna be one of our turns, man? I hope it happens soon, man. For real, we need that. Like you said, they do a lot for the community, man.
Yeah, no, I man, you know what? Lewis and them could have won that.
Yeah.
Man,
definitely so.
Lewis them could have
won. I think they especially their junior year, when they lost to O'Fallon, and O'Fallon ended up getting second place. I just knew they were going to go that year.
Oh, O'Fallon was tough. I was thinking about Central. O'Fallon was tough. Who was that big?
Yeah, even that year, Kenny Leverett.
Yeah, where did he go?
He went to I want to say he went to Swick for JUCO, and after that, I don't know where he went.
Yeah, man, the year they lost to Central I think that was the best.
Oh, when they were undefeated.
Yeah, who was on Central? That was with
Verdell Jones, Donald Stewart, Jordan Walker, Keith Biggers. Who else they had, man?
Who hit the shot?
Donald Stewart, that floater.
Yeah.
Yep. Lewis came down, crossover 3. Man, they just didn't get back on defense quick enough, and man, he got it off and went in. And if you look at the picture from it, you can see West talking stuff to the crowd, and I'm tapping West like, bro, he just made a shot, bro. He turned around like, man, what happened? I said, man, you back to talking stuff, and he didn't hit a shot. You didn't even see it. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but that team was nice. So you seen that team play, and you seen the undefeated Stephen Decatur team play too, right?
Yeah.
Who you think would have took that between those two?
Man, you listen. Everybody say this is biased, 100%, but that undefeated Stephen Decatur team was tough. Man, that
I remember him.
That Eisenhower team, bro, had Jeremy Robinson. You know what I'm saying? So
huge.
The real matchup was, could Chris Rice hold Jeremy Robinson?
Right. Then you had Brock coming off as a 6th man too.
That's tough. You know what I'm saying? Lewis and you know what I'm saying, and Tyrell
Gerard.
and Torres. That you know what I'm saying. Lewis and Torres at the worst they gonna cancel out each other. But Lewis was a dog. You know, Torres was a dog too. You know what I'm saying? Kit. Now who gonna match up with Tyrese?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna match up with Mike Water? Like I think we can match up with Mike Water, but Tyrese would have been tough with his shooting. But like top to bottom, the team Eisenhower had way more depth.
Say deeper, yeah.
Way deeper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody could get in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? Justin Bennett was okay. You know what I'm saying? He was tough. But like I don't know who came off the bench.
For Stephen Decatur?
Yeah, it's like Pena or something like that. Who came off the bench for Stephen Decatur?
Yeah, I think he did. I ain't really too sure about the other ones. I just knew the main ones. I knew Mike Water was my favorite out of all of them, though.
If Chris Rice could guard Jeremy Robinson, I think that's the game. What happens with that? Right? You know what I'm saying?
True. That's probably the main matchup right there. That probably been the main matchup. Man, like you said, man, I think I feel the same way you feel about it. I don't know. It's gonna be like Lewis gonna have to take one. You know, Gerard was a sophomore. Maybe him and Mike, you know, match up or whatever. Drew was the other starting guard, so maybe he could have muscled up or trying to muscle up on Reese, or Lou go Reese and Drew go Torres.
No,
you know,
I'm talking about that team. Reese didn't winning that game. I'm talking about Wesley. I'm talking about with Wesley, Lester, all them like that.
That team back and forth.
That team was better.
I think I'm gonna go to 07 team.
07 Wesley them team with Lewis them. That team was better than the like
better than the undefeated team.
Yeah, much better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's West, Bart, Lester, Brendale. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going them.
that's man, that was deep with dogs. You know what I'm saying? Brendale could guard. I think that was a much better team.
Yep, I will agree on that one. So your son started to get into the game now. So how does that feel like finally being able to coach him and prep him for what's next and stuff like that?
Man, my son weak, but no, he I got on him. He might be the softest dude on the team. He said, "Dad, that's your fault." So he pushing me to yeah, pushing me to be harder on him. So you know what I mean? Like I love it, but like I try to like stay back because I know how much I love the game and I've been
Right.
lost it. I don't
Jake Shuttlesworth.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up our relationship. You know what I mean? When he all the way in, I'm gonna be all the way in. But he been in the gym a lot. You know what I mean? He get on my nerves. He be falling on the ground. He don't like to get fouled, but you know what I'm saying? He there.
I mean, but he only going to second grade?
He in the 7th. He 7 years old. He going to 3rd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, plenty of time, man. I show like I be asking others to train my son stuff. I don't really like to because like you said, I take it serious, man. And I remember I was training one day. I'm throwing the ball over the house, all type of stuff, man. He like, Dad, what's wrong with you, man? Why you so angry? I just walked in the house, man. I'll be back, man. Just do this and do that or whatever. Yeah, because I take it so serious, man. And I'll be expecting him to be able to do stuff that I'm like, man, he 8 years old, 9 years old, me can't do that yet. You know what I mean? And I'll just be like, I gotta learn to just fall back a little bit and just take my time and stuff with it. But he wanted to, but I just be like, man, I can't be too hard on him because, like you said, I don't want to mess our relationship up.
I coached him to his first AAU game, and I didn't start him. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt. He like, you the coach and I ain't start. I'm like, man,
oh yeah, so he felt some type of way about that.
Yeah, you ain't work hard in practice. So, but he practice the next week. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather hurt his feelings early than him to hurt mine later.
Right. So how did the tournament end up going?
We won one game, like 1-3, new startup team. So.
Oh well, yeah. Them kids need that, man. Them kids need that for real. So another question I want to ask you. Okay. So currently, right now, every CSH staff, if we were to have a tournament, who taking it?
On the hoop side?
Yep. Everybody right now. Not in their primes, but right now.
Oh, let me go. Reese and Mike.
No, we taking it, man.
Who? Hold on. You Wes and Rodney
and Cook. Yep, we gonna take that, man.
Hold on. No, hold on. Let me see. We got me, Phil, Corley.
Yeah, so y'all got Phil and Corley, man.
Yeah, so we gonna compete. So no, I'm gonna ride with us. Because y'all got.
I don't blame you. But yep.
I got to foul Corley. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You guard.
You still got some speed.
Man, I'm trying to get my cardio back, man. I've been running a mile every day for the past week or so. So I'm trying to get back in shape all the way.
So you running a mile? Yeah, I can't guard you.
Yeah, I'm man out there on that track, about to fall out, man.
I'm on the treadmill walking.
No, I mean I run on the treadmill too. That's what I've been doing it on. But I try to go to the track. I ran up 2 laps in about maybe like 4 minutes. Yeah, I said I'm gonna go finish. I'm gonna go finish on the treadmill.
Do Mike Water still hoop?
I ain't sure. We ain't really been having no sessions here, like as far as the older guys go.
And they got hurt over there. Oh yeah. They gonna be a problem too.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot they got hurt.
Yeah, man, hurt ain't never gonna stop hooping.
Yeah, that's one person. He still be hooping for real.
And in the half court, man.
Yeah, half court it might get ugly. We just can't miss.
No,
that's what we just can't miss, man. I got to get Blake on that court, man. He be talking crap, man. Like he give me buckets or something.
He swim though.
Yeah,
he's swimming now. He's a swimmer.
Oh well, he got some stamina. Then
he can shoot too.
Yeah, I ain't even never seen him hoop before.
Yeah, he can shoot. He gonna talk. You gonna leave there thinking that he killed.
Oh yeah. That's why I was telling her, man. I seen some on Facebook the other day. I said, man, this got Blake written all over. The Nuggets coach, the stuff he was talking, I said, yeah, this got Blake written all over it, man.
Yeah, I called him and told him that. I called him and told him, like, man, that's some stuff you would do. You know, I couldn't even believe the Nuggets coach did all that.
Me neither.
Yeah, like you can't say nothing to him. He won.
Yeah, you really can't. But I can tell, like, from his post game interviews, like after the game versus the Lakers and stuff like that, how they was just steady talking about the Lakers and not Denver and stuff, like leading up to it. I'm like, yeah, he gonna have a lot to say. And I ain't like that. What do you think about them winning it though? Like, did you expect that?
No, not before the playoffs.
Yeah, before the playoffs.
But when the playoffs start going, I said, who gonna beat them?
Yeah,
like that's bro. Like coming back next year, who gonna guard Jokic?
Man, and it's crazy because
I getting these guards and everything, but who gonna guard Jokic?
He can't jump over a Bible, but he just dominates like all around.
Who gonna
rebounding everything?
And what's crazy, he'd rather be riding horses and drinking beer.
Right, don't care. He lost his MVP trophy for a minute, wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. He really liked that, man. Like a couple months ago, I was on FaceTime with Dennis Smith Jr. and we was talking about basketball and stuff like that, and he was talking about like. I'm like, man, I don't know the Joker. I like him and stuff. But I'm like, man, I like Embiid better. He's like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Joker, the truth. I ain't gonna lie. He made a believer out of me this playoffs. Like, I seen him play before, but I'm like, I don't know. I ain't really got faith in him in the playoffs and stuff like that because, you know, they ain't really did nothing for real. But shit.
Man, he better than it.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. You got to be talking about him as the best in the league right now after what he done did, man, for real. You got to. It's got to respect him. You can't do nothing but respect him, for real. What you think about the build to the Suns?
Oh, I think it's nuts, but I think they bench gonna be the wackest in the league.
You don't think they gonna like pick up a bench like the Lakers did the past couple of off seasons?
You talking about like the Lakers started off with or the Lakers ended with?
Like how they always like in the offseason, they get them, you know, like a Malik Monk, a Rondo, you know what I mean? Some quality players for a low price.
If you can't defend, you ain't gonna win. So
yeah, that's what they need for real.
You get a bunch of bench players who can't guard, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Especially come playoff time.
You don't need no more old people
at all.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna guard Jokic?
Man.
That DeAndre Ayton, you still in trouble because we can see he can't guard Jokic.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they need to get a five who can play on the perimeter and who can also step out and guard on the perimeter. Aiden's there, like, but he's clogging up the lane for them three guards. Well, KD, well, yeah, he's a guard too for them three. But I feel like I don't know. Lopez ain't Lopez a free agent?
Man, you think he can guard
Milwaukee?
Jokic? You think he can guard Jokic?
He'll do better than Aiden, and he can stretch the floor.
Man, you want to know who guard Jokic the best?
Draymond. Yep. Yeah, Draymond can guard him for sure.
Yep. You got to have somebody like that can move laterally and be physical.
Yep. He reminds me a lot of Rodman on defense.
Yeah, Draymond. You know what I'm saying? You not big, Lopez. Man, no.
Yeah, but it's crazy because he finished like second in defensive player of the year voting.
Who?
Lopez did.
Oh yeah. That's protecting the rim. That ain't
protecting the rim.
That
but
ain't
like I know what you mean. Head up. I mean, well,
man, you know how you
name the only person who can guard him. Draymond. That's it.
Man, you try guarding somebody that's a little chunky that got skilled, bro. That's tough as ever.
Man, that's hurt.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, that's hurt for sure, man. It was Damian Beasley.
Yeah.
He used to be at Johns Hill. Nobody could guard him. A 5'9" center, man. He just backing you down, spinning. He can pass, do everything.
Man,
shoot the J. Tough.
I don't know Roderick last name, but I know you know Roderick.
Roderick?
Man, from DK. Man, his brother played the drums at Main Street. Dark skin. Big rock.
They call him Maine?
Maine, yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, He was like that too, bro. People don't know it. He was tough, bro.
Yeah, I used to see him all the time at the sports center hooping.
Yeah, half court, bro. You wasn't guarding him, bro. He, you know what I'm saying? You want to get to the ball, none of that.
Look, Khalid Elamine built.
Yeah, them hard to guard, man.
Definitely is, man. I came across a guy like that in JUCO, man. Was just too damn strong, man. Coming off a flat screen every time down the damn court. I'm like, damn.
We played a guy like that in Florida this year. Like nothing we could do. Like nothing we could do. He coming down 6'4", 6'5", man. Handle, get into your body. It was an and one or he scored.
And y'all played against the Boozer twins too, right?
Nah, the game got canceled. One of them had a heart issue right before, so we ended up playing Winter Haven. They had a kid committed to Georgia. They did pretty good in the They did pretty good in the what's the big Nike tournament in Florida?
Is it the one Eisenhower played in?
Yeah.
The Palm something. City of Palms, yeah.
But see, people don't know we got invited to that. But we only can travel, we only can miss 2 days of school.
Oh.
Yeah, we got invited to that. They made it to the Final Four in the City of Palm, Winter Haven. And we was up on two to Winter Haven with 1:58 seconds ago. By 2.
Damn. So how much ended up losing by?
60-51. We had a wide open layup, man. My man sent it back to the other way, and they got a layup. And then they scored again. We had to foul. Hit some free throws.
Man, y'all play like a game every day for like 12 days straight, didn't y'all?
Hey, when we played y'all could have popped us. No, look, we could barely get up and down the court, bro.
I was so like, man, something ain't right. But I knew it, like them legs was gone.
Yeah, and we had to get a flight the next day. Like, bro, like I was like, man, we about to get popped tonight. We played y'all, we could barely move. Oh, I had parents on me like, man, why would you schedule so many games? Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Man, it is. They take ice baths and everything, like over and over again. Like, no practice, just getting the ice tub.
So, like, you pretty much changed the whole culture at SHG. Like, it's no longer just a football school. It's not viewed that way. The pressure of keeping that up, do you think that would, like, get to the players, like, coming in, like, knowing, like, okay, we got to perform to this level. You know, SHG is not the old SHG anymore. You think the pressure will get to them?
Man, you want me to be honest with you 100%?
Yeah.
This new generation don't care about no pressure, man. Like, I take the pressure. You know what I mean? That's the culture that I got to give. But the new kids coming in, they thinking about what they gonna do, what they gonna do highlight wise, what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna please their mom and daddy. I got to change. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't coming in with no pressure. They coming in solely thinking about themselves. But they gonna learn.
Got to, and I think that's everywhere, man. I think that's everywhere.
Man,
I feel like parents are messing these kids up a whole lot. Like you said, like kids don't even watch basketball on TV anymore.
Don't watch it, bro. Don't watch it. Like my group that I just had, man, they watch basketball like everything. Like I could spark them, you know what I mean? Like I could say one crazy thing to Zach, and I know he about to go for 20 and 10.
Yeah,
you know? I can draw emotion from Keyshawn, and like he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. So like they're different. They was like old school. You know what I mean? Like or the more that teams talk, the better they was. You know what I mean? Going to that MacArthur game, I knew we was good. Shout out to Brandon Jones. He posted something on Facebook, and and my kids had screenshotted it like 13 times, and I just knew it. Like they wouldn't even talk on the bus. I said, "Oh yeah, we good." Like we good. You know what I'm saying?
So he the one to feel that fire.
Yeah, he fueled it. I love Brandon, man. I appreciate him. Yeah, but no, that it's them kids, like these kids don't even care about that stuff no more.
Yeah.
They just talking about to go, you know what I mean? Like I'm waiting for a kid to post a highlight after a loss. I'm gonna lose my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. No, we want to win another title though.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we be able to compete, man, in the conference too. We looking nice for the future. We got some nice pieces. Our sophomore class, I feel like very legit, man. I think we'll surprise some people this coming year though.
Man,
I definitely feel like we will.
I would love to see y'all in second, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be awesome for y'all to be in second.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I
would
mean?
be. It would be. It would be.
As long as we first, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all to go
Yeah, man.
whatever in 2 in the conference, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, man. Hey, I wouldn't be mad at for this year. For us, it'd be good. It's been a minute, shit, since about I was in high school, man. It's been a
No,
minute.
y'all ain't been good since you been in high school? No, Bob
No,
and
no,
them.
no, no. Bob and them. Yep, Bob and them. Yep. They won what 20? They won 20 plus, I think. I want to say. Yeah. But I mean, that's about it, man.
Is that fire there? That's what you got to check. Is that fire there?
Man, we working on it, man. We in the gym every day. Weight room, track, doing all that, doing all the small stuff. So yeah, it's a process, and we trying to trust it, man. They showing up and stuff. So
man, that's huge.
So hopefully it's man. Hopefully it's getting through to them and stuff like that, man.
You know what a good basketball team and football team would do to Eisenhower, bro?
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It would be huge, man.
Man,
like,
it would be real huge.
I want to see a team from Decatur win the state championship. I don't want them to beat me, but I want to see. Like, I would see them. I'd be extremely excited about that.
Yeah. Man, after y'all won it, man, how the other coaches came and showed their support and stuff, man, I'm like, man, that's love, man.
Yeah.
That's love for real.
Nah, man, we battle, but hey, it's better one of us winning than somebody else winning.
Than somebody else, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you always see other people feel that emotion, but it's good to see somebody every time they went to state, I was there. When LT went to state and when Blake went to state, you know what I'm saying? I was there.
Yeah.
And if Reese ever go to state or Rodney go to state, I'll be there.
Man, it's a must, man. That's what, man. Use that state. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm going, man. My son was talking like, man, that's my cousin, man. I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, can I meet him? Man, I was showing. We watched the first game, the first day on TV and stuff like that. I was telling him, I'm like, man, you want to go to the game tomorrow? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. He's like, man, my cousin on TV. Can I meet him? Man, he thought you was a celebrity, bro.
Man.
Yeah, he showed like, man, I'm gonna meet him.
Man, that was. Hey, that's I tell, man, that's the state winning that game. Like, I've never had a feeling like that before, bro.
Yeah.
How we won it, like I'm gonna live the rest of my life chasing that feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's history for real, man.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could feel that again. Even if I go on to college and win an NCAA national championship, like how we won, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I probably ain't sleep for like 5 days.
Man, I bet you didn't, man. I bet you didn't. Had to be a great feeling.
Man, I'm chasing it right now. I'm chasing.
Man, I'm hoping y'all get back there, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little minute.
No expense to us though, but yeah, for sure. Start bench cut to end this out, man. Start bench cut. It's a question everybody always talking about stuff. Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron.
Man, bro. I'm starting Jordan for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Man. I'm benching. Man, I'm benching LeBron. I'm cutting Kobe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's always tough though.
Nah, before it's Kobe, man, but you gotta start being real with it. LeBron,
realistic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Before I got Mike, so Mike is Kobe. So I'm a bench LeBron. I'm gonna cut Kobe.
Yeah, you're right about that.
We gotta start being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Mike fan to the end, but when it's all said and done, you heard it here. LeBron is gonna go down as the greatest player of all time. Hey, longevity, bro.
Man, don't let Terrence hear you say that, man.
No, I'm saying
he gonna go crazy. T gonna go crazy, man.
No, longevity, bro. Like, so, like, you can say this like this. This what I say. A coach come into high school and he wins one state championship, and that's more than everybody else has. He's not the GOAT because he ain't got the time
Right. Yeah.
winning. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
that's
know what you mean.
LeBron, he got the time and he got all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but then you could make an argument for Kareem too.
You say what?
Kareem, what about Kareem? His longevity.
He didn't impact the game like LeBron.
Man, but
LeBron came in high school, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know what I'm saying, we don't include posts when we talk about the greatest of all time.
Yeah, and that do you think that's bogus?
Do I think it's bogus?
Yeah.
I think they gotta have their skill is less neat, is more needed from guards than what it is
right.
post. You know what I'm saying? They have an advantage that God gave
it's
them.
Easy. It'd be easier for them because they're so damn big.
You know what I'm saying? We might one day include the dude that's finna get drafted.
Man,
you know
he's nuts, man.
I'll be out to Vegas every day to watch.
Bro, he's nuts. He's nuts. I ain't gonna lie, he's nuts. It's like he a Ralph Sampson and KD mixed or something like that, bro. Like, how the hell do you move like that?
What's the injury like?
Man, I hope he don't get injured. But you see, he stretches like 2 hours a day.
Oh wow!
Like just strictly stretching for 2 hours, like before practice and after practice. So hopefully they got the blueprint or something. Cause he nice. He's nice.
I think Scoot Henderson gonna be a problem too.
Oh yeah, for sure. He got an NBA body already too, and he's young still, so he ain't gonna do nothing but keep getting bigger and better. Yeah. So would you pick him or Miller number 2?
I'm picking Scoot.
Yeah, I'm definitely going that route too.
Then he gonna get traded for Ryan Williamson.
I don't know what's wrong with that dude, man. I'm not trading for him. He can't stay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm going with Scoot, man.
Yeah,
I need a killer.
I'll take Scoot and keep Scoot for real.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, man, I appreciate you getting on, man. I've been trying to get you on for a minute, man. I know you be busy and stuff, man.
Was this live?
No. It'll be a stream I put on my YouTube tomorrow and stuff. But I got the option to go live, and it'd been like live on like all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff like that. But I'm put on YouTube and then just share the link and stuff tomorrow. It'll be ready tomorrow.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
Yep. All right, man. I'll be hollering at you.
All right, for sure. All right.
All right.